Mom! Mommy! Mommy! Mama!
Can I just change my name?
What's up, guys? It's Marissa. I am so excited because two things: hanging out with my mom bun. Love the mom bun. If you also are somebody who loves rocking the mom bun, give this video a like. And don't forget to comment yes down at the bottom because I don't want to be the only one out here rocking my mom bun 24/7. Anyways, second thing I'm so excited about is I'm going to be making spaghetti, my favorite food. Actually, one of my favorite foods. Hamburgers are actually my favorite food, but spaghetti runs a close second place to that. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make the easiest, quickest, and the most delicious spaghetti ever. What you will need is an onion. You most definitely don't have to use the entire onion. I probably use 3/4 of this because I really like onions. I think onions make spaghetti taste bomb. Also, you're gonna need some type of spaghetti. You don't have to use spaghetti. You can use any type of noodle you want. I like spaghetti because spaghetti's fun to eat. Why not? This is a great toddler meal. It is a great fun meal for toddlers to eat, and it's also so nourishing for toddlers. It is a great, it is a great lunch. It's a great dinner for your little one. And I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make and how quick it is. That is what I always want because I hate taking forever in the kitchen. I hate cooking and no, I shouldn't say that. I love cooking. I just don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen. I want to make something quick, easy, and delicious for me, obviously, and for my son. So get ready, get your ingredients ready because you are gonna learn how to make some bomb-ass spaghetti. All the things I'm going to be using are down in the description if you guys want to also cook with me. Why not? So check it out. You can also grab a pepper. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 cloves of garlic. But seriously, guys, if you have a little one who is a picky eater, I would not overwhelm them with all these different ingredients, especially if they're not used to having them or eating them or being exposed to them. I would definitely avoid doing these 3 items just because if you do have a picky eater, it can be hard to get them to eat something that they've never tried before because it can be very overwhelming, and they also need to feel super comfortable with the fruit or the vegetable that they are going to consume before. So you got your onion, you got your pepper, you got your garlic. Not a lot of people like this much garlic, but we love garlic in my house, so I'm totally okay with using this. I would definitely be using way more than 5 cloves, but I'm just trying to not look so crazy to you guys. And you're also gonna need your spaghetti and some type of tomato sauce. I am using this one because it has super clean ingredients, tomatoes, onions, basil, sea salt, oil, olive oil, and well, there's hot banana peppers in here. Let's hope it's not too spicy because, well, Liam won't be too happy about that, but I will gladly enjoy that. I'm so excited because now that I'm at my grandmother's house, I bought all these amazing, high quality professional kitchen knives and I hide them here so nobody uses them. And I'm gonna freaking use them today. So I'm gonna show you guys how to cut an onion. Ready? So most of the things that I cut, whether it's an onion, the garlic, whatever stalk and stems I don't use, I always freeze them because I use them for a homemade vegetable broth when I make soups or stews or anything like that, stir fries, and you're keeping all those awesome nutrients in there. So you might as well take advantage, reduce your waste to 0 waste, and make use of your scraps that you have. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little harder with the tripod right here in my way trying to chop stuff, so bear with me, friends. I really love my onions a little bit more chunkier. I feel like it keeps more flavor and you can actually taste them in the dish. Unfortunately, Liam doesn't really like onions when they're cooked. He'll eat them raw, which boggles my mind. But when they're cooked in a dish, I think it's because of the texture that they're so soft and slippery that kind of throws him off. Okay, so we got our and whenever you're picking up your onions or anything like that, don't ever use your blade to scoop it because you're really gonna dull it on the cutting board. I can't even talk. So I try to use the back of it because, I mean, the back doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. None of my things that I make have the same size or anything like that. Because I just honestly don't really care. I'm not a professional chef. I'm not trying to cook for some 5-star Michelin restaurant. I'm cooking for a 3-year-old and my husband. So it doesn't really make a difference to me. They don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. It all tastes the same and it all tastes good. So we're good with the onions. You're gonna need your garlic to keep the vampires away. Just smash them down like that. Super quick, and honestly it's kind of nice to smash some things. Okay guys, I had to put this thing down because it was rocking and rolling and making me super uncomfortable. So I don't want to chop my finger off. So if you guys are cooking at home, please invest in one of these. Fuck me. Please invest in one of these rubber mats just to keep yourself safe, keep your little fingers safe. So keeping the seeds inside of here is okay. It's not gonna harm you. They're just seeds. I'm sure your child or yourself has eaten worse shit. These peppers can be a hit and miss for Liam. He sometimes likes them, sometimes he doesn't. I guess it all depends on his mood. I usually don't add peppers in dishes just because they're so high in vitamin C and I'd rather eat them on their own. Once you've added them to the heat, you lose the vitamin C content and their antioxidant content. So I usually just eat them raw or give them to Liam raw. But this one is starting to get really soft and I wanted to not waste it. I have a pot of water here that is gonna get ready to boil. I always add some salt to the water before I boil my noodles or before I add my noodles in there. So I've got a next pot here, guys, that I'm gonna put my onions and garlic to saute. And I also have some ground beef that I forgot to mention that I'm gonna be cooking with my pasta because how can you have spaghetti and not have meat sauce with it? So I'm gonna be cooking the meat sauce in here. Some olive oil to saute this up first. We're gonna wait for this to get heated up before we add anything to it. This is good, so we're just gonna chill for now. And I also have garden fresh oregano that we dry out. So I'm gonna add that to that. So I have my organic ground beef here. I'm not gonna use all of this. I'm gonna use half of it. I'm gonna use the other half for another recipe that I plan on making tomorrow. You can use, honestly, you can use as much ground beef as you want depending on how many people you're cooking for. I'm cooking for 3 people and probably gonna save some of it as well for future meals because I really love to meal prep and plan for the week when I'm cooking because I don't wanna have to cook every day. Not that I'm lazy, it's just that it's a lot of work to prep and do things, so I like to save as much time as I possibly can. Okay, as you guys can see here, there's still some pink in here, but it is somewhat cooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss the tomato sauce in here. Sauce ratio is all depending on how saucy or dry you want your noodles. So I'm gonna add, is this a cup? Okay, so that's about 1.5 cups, guys. It said banana peppers on here, but I was expecting it to be way more spicy. So for now, this is all I'm gonna put for sauce because I'm gonna see what's going on with the noodles. I'm gonna add, like I said, all of the quantities are gonna be, all the quantities and everything that you need to know about the recipe, how much you need, what you need is gonna be in the description. And I'm also gonna throw in my peppers right now. Just because I don't want them too soggy, so like a little bit of a crunch in my stuff. This is about half the package, and I like to break it into thirds just because, especially if you have a little one, I try to make it as easy for them to eat, and the smaller they are, you could even cut them, you could even break them even further. The smaller they are, the easier it's gonna be for them to eat and less chance for them to actually choke on the noodle. So you can cut it up into thirds, you can you can split it up into fourths. It all depends on your little one. Okay, I'm putting a little bit more in here. Okay, so while this is hanging out, you can definitely lower this for a little bit here. You can take it off the heat for now and just let it hang out. I'm gonna keep it open just a little bit. So it depends on what type of noodle that you are cooking. I find that bean-based or legume-based noodles take a lot longer to cook and they sometimes get clumpy, so I like to just make sure I'm mixing it around. You can also throw a little olive oil here if you're worried about them getting clumped together, but you're pretty safe if you just monitor it. Okay guys, this is just about done. I'm gonna turn the heat off on this and I'm gonna drain this. The noodles aren't 100% cooked. I like to keep them inside of the meat sauce for a little bit so it can absorb some of the delicious juices from the meat sauce and like just slowly cook a little bit further. But that is it. How easy was that? Without me editing all of the clips, it took me 15 minutes to do that. 15 minutes. How awesome is that? A fast dinner, homemade, nourishing, and delicious. That's the greatest way to cook. And The best thing that I love about cooking is that you can literally do whatever the heck you want. You can add whatever kind of vegetable you want. You can add what kind of seasoning, whatever you want. You can play around with different things. You can play around with different vegetables, different seasonings, different flavors, because it all depends on your taste preference and your little one's taste preference. There's no right answer to making things. So what I would like to actually throw out there is, if you have any Parmesan cheese, throw that on top of it, because Parmesan makes spaghetti delicious. But I can't eat Parmesan, and neither can this little turkey down here. So we just don't have it. If I had nutritional yeast, hell yeah, I would put that on there, but I haven't gone to buy any yet. So when I do, I'm gonna put all kinds of nutritional yeast because it's so cheesy and so delicious. So that's it, guys. Literally, that's it. I hope you have an awesome day. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. And if you really love any kind of cooking videos or mindful mom content, subscribe down at the bottom. I post videos 3 times a week. And don't forget to hit that notification bell down at the bottom here, because if you don't hit it, you're not gonna know when I put out new videos. So don't forget. Have an awesome day. Bye, guys.